explosions, which we like explosions. So. If you watch our channel.
I've never described a
and it's chunky.
But this one it's very piecey. It's got indents and it's kind of odd.
It's a chunky head. It's.
I give chunky heads 5. They forgot to add all the shit on this one. Pour it in a snifter, which we did.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Sorry, guys. So just for originality of the chunkiness, if nothing else, I'm going 5. The head I've never seen before. Where are the black wings? I'm not being lifted.
Hi everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're
Gumbo Mud. We're here
for a dark beer.
And today we have from South San Diego, close to the border.
Yes.
Woo!
This is Corvo Negro.
Which is great. It's a Brazilian name, and it's surprising that it's so close to the border, because most everything around here is Latin, from Mexico and South America and everything. Not as far south as Brazil. So for the Brazilians to come up here and start their own brewery in Chula Vista, I think it's great.
Yes.
So yeah, Corvo Negro.
Yes, this is from Novo Brazil Brewing Company.
Yeah, fairly new. So we've been excited to try this beer.
Yes.
Because from the description, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's everything that we love in a dark beer, but we've been down this road before. You know, you never know. So it's considered an Imperial Stout. And it comes in with an 11% ABV, which is right in my wheelhouse.
11. We like 11, yeah. So 11%. They're down in Chula Vista, which is
Cali. Reppin' Cali here, everyone.
Cali, yeah. I love Chula Vista. I love going down there. They're actually right there on the bay. They're building a brand new, huge park that you can go down there and chill out. Right next to the bay and everything, so that's a couple years away, but still, Chula Vista is growing a lot.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
To have a brewery down there, most of the breweries here in San Diego started like from Stone and L. Smith, Pizza Port, all kind of from Miramar up north. So to have these breweries down south,
they eventually start branching out, right? Yeah,
and growing from downtown to south, and to have Novo Brazilian Brewing Company down there is exciting because just San Diego's so large, metropolitan San Diego, to go all the way south to Chula Vista or come all the way north to Vista and San Marcos and Miramar, everything is great.
Yes.
So the description of this beer, which for us sounds amazing, is coffee, which we love, cocoa, caramel, and vanilla.
Check. Yeah, it's everything.
Everything, yes. And they've won awards. This brewery has already won awards, and it was started in 2015. So within 4 years, it's into 2019 right now, we're doing this review, and as little as 4 years, they're already winning awards. Yeah. So we've been excited to try this beer. We've had this beer in our fridge for a while, and we've been waiting to review it.
Yes. So I actually found this one. I had not seen the can. I had not heard of the brewery before. And so I picked it up. I read the flavors, which I always do. That's kind of my first feeler.
The description.
Yeah. Does it sound like something,
Percentage.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just check it all out. Yeah. And it checked all my boxes. And so I can't remember. I don't even remember if I got it in a 4-pack or a 6-pack individuals. I really don't remember. I've had it for a while. So.
Yeah, 16 ounces usually come in 4-packs.
I think so.
That's probably what it was. But
I think so. But anyway, super excited to try it.
Yeah.
The CEO of Novo Brazil Brewing Company is Eduardo Pentagna.
Pentagna. I never heard that last name. It's cool.
Yeah,
Pentagna.
And I could be butchering it. Sorry, Eduardo. But I'm trying my best. And then as far as availability,
Southern and Northern California, all in California now, but they're winning awards already. I'm sure we haven't checked, they've probably gone to the Great American Beer Festival in Colorado. So once you go to that festival, obviously in Colorado, you're kind of almost centrally located where if people really like your beer, there's a lot of distribution companies there, a lot of different breweries.
Opens a lot of doors.
Opens a lot of doors
for sure.
for distribution around. So right now they're just in California, Southern Northern California. But I wouldn't doubt if they're winning awards, they're probably getting them in all over the West.
Yeah, I'm sure as we speak, they are negotiating contracts to expand. So
exactly. Yeah. So a lot of the flavors they're talking about is dark chocolate syrup. Is there a dark chocolate syrup? You ever cook with dark chocolate syrup?
Dark chocolate,
but not syrup. Does it come in a syrup flavor?
No, it's an unsweetened.
Right. So you'd almost have to cook dark chocolate into
dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate into like a syrup right first, and then add it to the mix.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there probably is. Just like you get a Hershey syrup, which is just a mild milk chocolate. I'm sure there's probably a dark syrup out there. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's part of it. Cocoa powder, dark caramel, toasted toffee, maple syrup, brown sugar, hints of vanilla, like just everything we like.
Yeah, I mean,
it sounds crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, so at 11%, they're calling it a super heavy body. We've had 11, 12% that weren't that thick or heavy bodied, and we've had 7 or 8s that were very heavy bodied. So it'll be interesting to try. So. You ready?
I'm ready. Okay. So, let's get
Corvo
Negro. Okay, so I'll let you crack this.
Okay.
I had to look up, Brazilian, Portuguese. It's all kind of foreign territory to me. So as Jason opens this, I'll share with you. I looked up the definition and derivative of Corvo and Negro and even Nova.
Even Nova, yeah.
And so... again, probably butchering it, but what I came up with Corvo Negro was a black raven. Yeah. Is that what you understood?
From what we looked up, and actually it looks like a black raven on here. Corvo is a black bird. It can mean a couple different black birds, but Corvo's a bird, and then Negro's black. So a black raven. Which is cool, and there's a black raven on here. The can's actually really cool.
It is cool.
It's got a lot of dimensions.
From a distance, I thought that was a fish, like a wide mouth, largemouth bass. But as I got closer,
yeah, it looks like a raven that's about to be brewed for beer.
From far away, does that not look like a largemouth bass?
Yeah, it's actually a cool can. I actually like the darkness of it. I think I've seen this in Bevmo and places like that, and it actually stands out, the dark can and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, Corvo Negro means black raven. And then Novo Brewing, we kind of looked up Nova, which kind of means new beginnings, or actually the Portuguese or Spanish word for nova, which is like a supernova, which is explosion. So a new explosion beginnings, which we like explosions. So. If you watch our channel.
True that.
So when I poured it, to get to appearance, when I poured it, it was black.
Yes.
It was negro.
Yes.
It was black, it's like really black.
Close to matching the can.
Yes.
The head, this is a weird description of the head, but it's like chunky looking, like
it is chunky.
It is. It's not like a smooth, foamy head. It's a little like chunky and piecey, which I've never described a
head is chunky.
I've never described a head as being chunky, but this one is. It's very piecey. It's got indents, and it's kind of odd.
It does have a lot of indents. And
Do you see that?
Yeah, and it has that caramel toffee look to it.
It does,
right?
Yeah. But it's very uneven. It's usually very foamy and smooth and even. This one is not. It's very...
I actually like it.
It's just different.
Because I surf, it looks almost like a wave that's broken and it gets foamy and it's... Yeah, and the water... Yeah, you're right. It's chunky.
It is.
That's a great description.
Yeah.
It's a chunky head. It does. I like it. It's thick. The lacing's not moving at all.
Right.
At all.
Yeah,
it's just sticking and it's chunky. So for appearance, what do you get 11% Imperial Stout?
I give chunky heads 5.
Yes.
I like it. It's dark. It looks... The head I've never seen before. I've never seen, like I said, everything I described, I've not seen that before. So...
I'm with you there. Chunky is the perfect description. We've had really thick heads, thick lacing, it, like you said, it is chunky. It's like, it's chunky. It's almost like when you have toffee or you mix something in like yogurt or something like that, and you have all these chunks in it.
Right.
You're exactly, that's what it looked like, even though there's nothing in it. I poured yours a little thicker, but yeah, it's super chunky. My lacing is not moving at all.
So just for originality of the chunkiness, if nothing else,
yes, I'm
going 5.
And it was black.
Yes.
When we poured it. So for 11%, that's what I want to see. I want to see black. Okay. So yeah, for appearance. So aroma, I don't smell anything. Nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to go first. It definitely smells sweet.
They say a lot of brown sugars and toffee and caramel, vanilla.
Yeah, I'm getting the primary smell I'm getting is caramely.
Oh, that's good.
Toffee.
Ooh, I like that.
A little bit of the dark fruit.
Which it said it had a little bit.
Yeah.
Which we're not crazy about fruit in dark beer.
But not as strong like coffee or chocolate presence. More of like the caramely, toffee.
That's good.
Like everything brownish. So toffee, caramel.
Right.
Just the slightest smokiness, but super slight.
I'm kind of getting the fruitiness you were talking about. I'm getting fruitiness. And it's not strong. A lot of times we get dark beers that they're trying to make, I think, the dark beer even sweeter when they put the dark fruit in it.
Yeah.
I'm not getting much caramel or vanilla. I'm just kind of getting...
Just the dark fruit.
Just a little bit, but that's it. And it's not bad. I'm just not getting much else. I'm not getting no coffee at all.
Okay, yeah.
No coffee at all.
I don't get...
No vanilla. Yeah, it's just kind of a little sweet. I'm not getting much maple. They say there's some maple syrup in there.
I'm not getting that either.
It's not bad. I don't get a bad fruit from it for a dark fruit. So I'm just not getting much.
Bad fruit.
Well, I don't like dark fruit. I don't like fruit in my beer. So what do you give aroma?
I'm giving it a 4. It's not. It's not bad. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not great. It smells nice.
Yeah.
So middle of the road would be 3. So it's nice, but nothing.
Yeah.
I think it's a 4. It's kind of unidentifiable at this point.
I give it a 4 too because when you first pour it, it looks amazing, right? That's why we give it a 5. And for the aroma, it smells good.
Yeah.
There's just not much to it, but it smells good.
Right.
So I would at least give it a 4 because it's not taken away from the appearance at all.
Yeah.
It's not adding a lot to the appearance, but it's like, okay, yeah, it smells good.
Right.
But I wish there was more toffee or caramel or coffee. So,
okay. You gave your rating?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave it a 4 like you. So
cheers.
Give it a try. Exciting, award-winning brewery. So I hope this is good. Uh-oh. What are you getting?
Okay. First and foremost, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's not the flavors that are described?
I mean, I'm not getting any.
Really?
Yeah, it's just...
What are you getting? Are you getting anything?
It's just a dark, nondescript beer. Like, I'm not getting any flavor.
None?
No. Maybe I'm off today. I am. Disclaimer.
Getting over a cold?
I'm getting over a cold. I'm on the tail end of a cold, but, pretty well over it. So, I could be off. So... Tell me what you think. But it's not bad. It's not, the flavor I'm getting is not offensive or good or bad. It's just a dark beer. What do you think?
I'm still getting the hints of the dark fruit. But it's very faint. I don't like fruit in my beer, but this isn't bad. I'm getting just a hint of dark fruit and carbonation. I'm not getting any toffee.
You know what?
No caramel, no vanilla, no coffee.
You know what you didn't do, which I always do?
Roll?
The Gumbo mud roll. It makes a difference.
Mud roll.
I mean, I don't know if that... I don't know. I mean, everything... Okay, here you go, guys. Real quick. Aromas of coffee, cocoa, caramel, vanilla, rich, lasting intensity on the palate.
Yeah.
Pour it in a snifter, which we did, and it's going to lift you on black wings. Where are the black wings? I'm not being lifted.
I think it's a good beer. It's good. It's just, there's just not much flavor to it. I want vanilla or toffee or caramel or coffee. I want something coming out and nothing's coming out. It's just a good beer.
Yeah, it is.
But it's non-descriptive. Like you use that word a lot. It's non-descriptive.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good base, but maybe they forgot to add all the shit on this one.
Yeah, unless this is an older can and the flavors have just dissipated or something.
Okay, here you go, guys. I do have this one. Born on October 8th, 2019. That's months old.
That's only a couple months, yeah.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think it's a good beer. There's just no flavors, like you said. So what would you give it for taste?
I mean, it's a solid, as is. It's a solid dark beer.
Right.
I don't not like this. I just think
it's not bad.
It's an unflavorful dark beer.
Yeah, it's good. So it's just no flavors.
If you can add all of the things that you're describing to this base of a dark beer, I'm in.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm giving it a 3.
Me too.
It's just
middle of the road.
There is no flavor in this dark beer.
Yeah, I get a tiny bit of that dark fruit. But it's not bad. The dark fruit I've gotten in beer before, I have not liked. This is not a bad dark fruit. It's very faint at the end, but that's it. It has body. It looks great. Everything, but there's no flavor to it. There's nothing that's described. No. It's just a good dark beer. It's just non-descriptive. I could drink this, but there's no.
But why? Why would you when there's a world of dark beers out there that are flavorful. This one's just it's an amazing base. Like just to have a dark beer that's unflavorful
that you can add to.
It's solid, but
and maybe they need to decide what this beer is going to be. Is it going to be coffee? Is it going to be vanilla? Is it going to be caramel? Instead of having all these flavors, just pick a few and make it that, because it's a great base. It's a good beer. It just it's just kind of bland. Like, it's not bad, but it's not great. It's just okay. So we both give it a 3. As far as body, it's 11%. Does it taste like 11%?
No, it tastes lighter.
It does taste lighter to me, too.
Yeah, it tastes lighter. Not a lot of carbonation, just kind of light, a little watery, especially for an 11. So,
what do you think?
Can we do halves? I ask you all the time.
Sure.
3.5.
3.5
on texture, pretty much middle of the road.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 4. It's lighter than 11, but I don't think it's an 8 or a 9. I think it's almost 11. I think it could be thicker. Maybe it's a 10 or a 9.5. So I'm not gonna go as far down as a 3, but I think it's about a 4. It's got a good body to it. I just wish at 11%. I mean, you're almost at 12. I know. 12s are thick.
Yeah, so, I'm even down in my 3.5.
You think it's lighter?
I love. It looks way more carbonated than it is. When you roll it, you're getting a lot of bubbles and carbonation, but I'm not getting that when I drink it.
I actually like the carbonation for me.
You do?
Yeah, it's light. It's not too fizzy, so I like that. But yeah, I gave it a 4 because I think it's close. It's not quite there, but I don't think it's a 3. So I give it a 4. So what would you give your finish?
I'm gonna stick with my previous rating. What I did for texture, 3.5. I think, like I said, it's a great base, but I'm just not getting any of the flavors described, and that's why I bought this. Besides it being a dark and being something new, it has everything described that I liked, and I'm not even getting, at least you're getting dark fruit. I'm just getting nothing, but it's a nicely brewed dark beer, but give me something, Eduardo. Something. I need the flavors, and this is only, at this point, as of this review, it's only a few months old, so it's not an old can. You can't,
Yeah, I'm with you. I gave it a 3.5. I didn't go as low as a 3 because I think it finishes well. As far as the finish, it finishes nice. There is that little dark fruit, but it doesn't bother me. Most beers that have dark fruit bother me. It doesn't bother me. It has a nice finish. It dissipates very well. It has a nice body to it. It doesn't linger much, which I'm not crazy about unless you have a nice chocolate or vanilla or something like that flavor. that you want to linger.
I
you don't
agree
want it to
with
linger.
all of those things. Like I don't have a bitter, nasty taste, but yeah,
Right.
I agree
Yeah, it
with
just kind
that.
of goes away. So for the finish, I give it a 3.5, not quite a 4, just because I'm not a fruit. I like my beers to finish sweet. But I think he's on to something. I think it's a well-brewed beer. I do. It just has none of the flavors, like you said, that are described. So I would cut down on all the flavors you're describing and stick to 1 or 2, and really either make it a coffee or a vanilla or a toffee or a caramel
Exactly.
or a chocolate. Like, make it 1 or 2 of those instead of adding so much, because I think it's a great beer. And I think actually he could have many variations of this beer if he would just concentrate those flavors, right? Because we're not getting any flavors out of it at all.
Yeah.
It's a good beer. Like, I would drink this beer.
Yeah, it's smooth to drink.
But I would want to eat some dark chocolate with it or something, right?
Yeah, it's lacking flavor.
It's lacking
besides
flavor.
just a dark brew that's
Yes.
smooth, you
Yes,
know.
it's lacking flavor. It's a good beer. I think it's a good beer. Like,
It is smooth.
I would drink this over a lot of beers that I've had. It's smooth. It's a little creamy. It finishes well. It's got a nice body to it. It just lacks flavor. So
Completely.
I would want to add whatever flavors you want and do 2 or 3 or 4 different variations of this
Yes.
with all the flavors you described.
Yes.
Right? And I think it'd be great. So for a total, Janet, what do you give Corvo Negro?
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
I'm giving you a 3.8 out of 5.
Yeah.
You know, overall, again, it's a nice, smooth, drinkable
Well
beer.
brewed. Well brewed.
And
Yeah.
you know, I looked forward to tasting all those flavors that you described on the can, but unfortunately it came up short for me, and again, that's
Yeah.
just me. But I'm definitely open to other beers that you have.
Yeah.
And, you know, I know that you guys are just, you know, making your mark in San Diego in the brewing world, so I look forward to what you have coming.
Yeah.
What's your overall?
Yeah, I gave it a 3.9 actually. We're both close to 4. I think we both think it's a well brewed beer. I think he knows what he's doing, Eduardo. It's lacking the flavors that we're getting, and obviously we're in San Diego, and the flavors and the breweries here are insane. So I think it's a great base. I think we both think if he could concentrate on either doing vanilla or coffee or dark chocolate or caramel and concentrate it a little more, I think this beer would be great.
Yeah.
I really do. It's got a lot of good characteristics to it. I think it needs to be a little thicker for 11%.
Yes.
But I think it's a good beer. It just is lacking the flavors. It's lacking. So, Gumbo Mud review, we gave it a 3.85. We're really close to 4 on this beer. If it had any kind of flavor that was described, I think it would be a 4.5 for both of us, right?
Yeah, well, this is the first one that we actually, usually if we don't like it, we don't like, you know, all the attributes of the beer.
Yeah.
This one, we both truly like the base.
Yes.
We just want, you know, the flavors to complement the base. And
that's the only thing that's lacking in this beer is the flavors. Like,
I know.
everything else, the aroma, the appearance, even the body and texture, I think it'll be a little more, but it's right there. Everything is right there except the flavors.
Right.
Like, we want some flavor, and there's not much flavor at all to it, and that's why we drink dark beers, for everything that they described, all these vanilla, coffee, chocolate, toffee, caramel flavors. That's why we like dark beer, and that's what we want, and we don't get that. So Gumbo Mud reviews at 3.85. I can't wait to try this beer again.
Yeah,
different
I'm
variations
open to it for sure.
and actually go down to Chula Vista to the brewery, try it on draft, and see what they're coming up with, because everyone in San Diego collaborates, and I'm sure Eduardo, sorry, I said Eduardo. Where did that come from? Eduardo is in the San Diego Brewers Guild, and they all get together once a month, and they collaborate and stuff. So I'm really excited about this brewery, especially down in Chula Vista, because I love going down there. I love going to Imperial Beach and going to that part of San Diego, which is great, and going down to the border and stuff. So I'm excited that they're down there, and they're going to be doing all these different beers and stuff. So
yes.
Yeah, Gumbo Mud 3.85 review. Like this beer, can't wait to see what they do with this beer.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, definitely. And Eduardo, if you got something up your sleeve, you're working on something new, let us know. We'd love to review it for you.
Yeah, and taste it.
We believe in you.
Yeah, I really do. I think he's a good brewer.
Definitely.
I think just little tweaks, and this beer would be phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. So thank you guys for watching. Click the like button if you like and share, and click the subscribe button. For more dark beer reviews, we're coming at you. More dark beer reviews. We're going to get stuff. I want to get more stuff from Colorado, Oregon, and even the East Coast and stuff. But we'll bring it all to you. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and follow us on Instagram. For as soon as the videos come out, you'll get alert, and we'll be ready for you. So yeah.
Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.